Just when you thought this saga was dead, the SNP pull us back in. Welcome back to Fog Football. Oh, we love talking about this, don't we? We love talking about this. And Mr. Dornan of the SNP, a well known Celtic man, may I add, has actually called out the SFA, which is quite incredible, quite spectacular, quite memorising. Now let's go. And Mr. Dorman has submitted a motion titled Calling for SFA Transparency, which asks that the Parliament supports recent reported moves by Glasgow Rangers FC to get the Scottish Football Association SFA to release the conversations by video assistant referee VAR officials during the recent game against Celtic FC. And I quote, that it recognises what it sees as the long-standing culture of secrecy that exists within the ruling hierarchy of Scottish football, and urges the SFA to ensure that all VAR decisions and any other decisions requested by a club involved are made publicly available on such a request, and believes that if the SFA and Scottish Professional Football League continue with what it considers as their ongoing culture of secrecy, then there is no need to consider an independent regulator for football, similar to the plans reportedly due to be introduced into the UK Parliament, but one which would be unique to the circumstances of Scottish football. End of quote. Right. So this is actually, I mean, it's probably one of the only thing the SNP have done that I could be like, you know, that's actually half a decent thing they've come out and said. I mean, nothing's been implemented here. It's simply what he's just said, right? And this benefits the whole of the league, right? And I know, but what about Connor Goldson's handball? What about the Motherwell handball? Every decision against Rangers, right? And you know what? Why not? Why not release the audio for all of them? Obviously, that was last season, right? And it's a bit irrelevant. But see if at this point going forward, the 5th of January 2024, how about, right, we just get together, everybody, we're all in this together. No, in all seriousness, how about the SFA going on, right, to this point, if the club issues, right, a statement or wants the audio from a controversial decision released to the public, then every single one should be granted. There is no reason why these VAR calls should be kept hidden and should be in secrecy. There is zero reason for it. You know, if a club wants to hear an explanation or the audio behind a decision that affected their result, then why can't they hear that? And that goes for every single team in the league. If you're Ross County and you feel like you got shafted with a decision against Aberdeen, then you should be able to request the audio. If you're Hibs and you feel like you got shafted against Celtic, then you are within your rights to get the audio. If you're Livingston, you're within your rights to get the audio. That's plenty, right? You get it, right? There's no club that will not benefit for this. You know, for all these clubs that think, oh, it's a disgrace, Rangers 74, 75 games without a penalty, yada, 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 right? See from now on, see if you're at Ibrox, right, and you think you've been shafted by not getting a penalty, demand the audio. And it should be as simple as you hear the audio and you hear their explanation and you hear if there's any cheating going on. If you think there's a clear handball and then they've whipped out an offside 40 minutes later, then you can be like, well, hold on here, that's no right, because look what happened at Parkhead with Rangers. They got the audio. Why are we not allowed the audio? Things like that. It needs to change, and you know what? It's for the better of the league. I don't care what team you support. If you do not want audio getting released, then you've clearly got something to hide. But anyway, till next time, peace.